You ready? All right, folks, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're watching us from, and thanks for following. We're coming to you live from the compounds of the Liberia Broadcasting System. And this morning, His Excellency, the President Boakai, is expected here to carry out an inspection of the already ongoing LBS Broadcast Complex project. And so this morning, as you can see, the compound is already filled with the presence of security officers from the Executive Protection Service. We also see in the compound of the LBS some of our Chinese partners. Right behind me is the Director General Eugene Lamin Fagon. And he's sorting out all of the modalities this morning to receive His Excellency and welcome him to the compound. Director, can I have a word quickly before you leave? I see this morning you are very busy and you are sorting out all the necessary modalities to welcome His Excellency for what's expected to be an inspection tour and an official visit here at the Liberia Broadcasting System. Run us through what do we expect from His Excellency upon his visit here.
Well, it's not what we expect, it's what he's actually coming to do, and that is to inspect the new television and radio expansion complex, which is right behind you there.
So maybe we should face it also.
Then, of course, after that inspection,
sure,
he will be looking at some of the progress we've done here or at the LBS since we took over a year and a half ago. He was here in April to break grounds for this complex.
Sure.
He gave us praises for the way we kept our place, but hopefully today we want to show him what we've done extra, so that he comes in again and see, and then we'll be looking forward to a major decision taken here today in the interest of the workers here.
Over a period of 2 years, a lot has changed here at the LBS with my own experience. You care to tell us what do you expect to show His Excellency Mr. President today upon his arrival?
Just few of the changes, because if we decide to take him on a tour, it will take so much time. We are limited to a particular length of time. That is, he can be here because he has other engagements. But we will show him one or two things that we've done. Of course, there's no telling everybody how we've transformed this place, from the workers' welfare to infrastructure, transportation, pay grades and stuff like that. It's no telling what we can show him. If time permits and he tells us that he's going to hang out with us, then we're going to show him more. But for now, we're going to limit it to some of the specifics that we want him to see and be able to help with.
This broadcast complex, upon completion, is expected to revolutionize and transform broadcast and media in Liberia. What should Liberians expect upon completion of this project from you precisely?
Well, they should expect nothing more than real serious service. They should expect performance. They should expect a service delivery second to none. I repeat, second to none. As it stands now, we're the leading media house in the country, and that is why when we took over, we said LBS will never be the same.
Sure.
LBS will not play second fiddle. LBS will not succumb to other media outlets. And since we took over under his administration, we've proven that we are now the leading media entity in the country. We cover 15 political subdivisions, and in keeping with our own mandate and the advice of the president, we expect in a couple of days our equipments to arrive from Europe, either tomorrow, day after tomorrow, or the day after. We will set our sail for Nimba and Lufa to bring television to the people of those counties in a way like never seen before. The people are enjoying television right now in the southeast, and when it comes to radio, by the time the Chinese are done with us, we will be able to transmit signals as far as Guinea, Sierra Leone, and La Côte d'Ivoire.
I expect you will say much once His Excellency comes, so thanks for granting us the opportunity.
My pleasure always. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's Director General Eugene Lamin Fagon. They're talking to us here, and right behind us is the LBS Broadcast Complex. Let me walk you there quickly and just show you what the entry looked like. We will not go in there until His Excellency comes, so we can give you the surprise. But if you can see from behind us, this is the entry to a project that's expected to transform and revolutionize broadcasting in Liberia. If I can just take you right here at this gate, or right here at the fence that covers this entire construction project, you will see these aesthetic looking designs of the LBS Broadcast Complex once it's completed. This is under the China Aid project of refurbishment and expansion of the Liberia Broadcasting System. Can you hold this, please? And if you look right here, you are seeing right here on this board this aesthetic, nice looking design, state-of-the-art looking design. This project is expected to feature a whole lot. Speaking of state-of-the-art, international level television studios. From here, we're also expecting in the compound, follow me, let me show you again. Also in the compound, this project is also expected to feature a full-size parking lot. It's expected to also feature a full-size parking lot. Also expected to feature a mini museum. It's also expected to feature conference rooms, multiple studios, and this nice balcony you're looking at right up here. And in the back there, we're also seeing that the project will also have a parking lot also upon completion. Now look at this design. Now if you can come a little closer, let me show you what I'm talking about when I speak of the parking lot. Also, if you look behind there are vehicles parked. Upon completion, this project will also have a full-size parking lot right in there. If you've ever been to the LBS before, you will know what the particular location where this project is being constructed. There is sufficient space to also hold a parking lot. The old canteen where the LBS staff used to have their lunch is going to be removed, and that particular spot is going to be used for the parking lot. Here is another amazing looking design of what the project is expected to look like upon completion. If you have not seen these images have been here in the compound of the LBS since His Excellency President Boakai broke ground for this project a few months back. And as we can speak now, this project is already at top roof level, and lots of work is already taking place. If you can look from above the fence as what you're looking at with the kind of work that is ongoing currently. As we speak, there are engineers in there working on a daily basis. Here in the compound of LBS, there are equipment being brought in every day from China, imported into the country for the purpose of this project. You heard it from the Director General a few moments ago that there are several equipments that are on their way to Liberia, and any moment from now they will be in country and they will be dispatched across the country in places like Nimba, in Lofa, to help beef up the broadcast capacity of the Liberia Broadcasting System. Now let's go right where the event is going to be held today once His Excellency President Boakai appears. Over there we already have the guests seated. We also have some of our Chinese partners already seated there, waiting to see the arrival of His Excellency President Joseph Boakai. Right behind me, we are having the Chinese Ambassador Yin Qinwu, and his delegation from the Chinese embassy. They are already seated here at the LBS compound, awaiting His Excellency the President to arrive quickly for this event. So if you look behind me, right behind me, there is the Chinese Ambassador Yin Qinwu. He's already here. And this project, of course, as you are aware, is being sponsored by China under what is called the China-aided Liberia Broadcasting System Refurbishment and Advancement Project. So wherever you're watching us from, we'll rejoin you quickly once His Excellency President Boakai arrives here on the compounds of the Liberia Broadcasting System. So we cannot go into the compound where the construction works is taking place. That's a surprise we're keeping for you, because once President Boakai arrives, he will make his way in there and tour the facility, greet the workers, see the work that is ongoing, and have his own appreciation of the project. It's been a few months now since he dug the ground to officially break ground for the construction of this project. And after a few months, he's coming back to inspect the work and see what's already ongoing. But if you can see for yourselves already, massive efforts has already been made. And this project is already at group level. They're plastering, they're stripping floors, they're mounting ties. What's left basically now is installation of equipment to bring to life this state-of-the-art broadcast complex. So wherever you're following us from, we will rejoin you once His Excellency President Boakai arrives here on the grounds of the Liberia Broadcasting System. This was just a brief build-up just to show you the construction works, and not necessarily the construction works, but to show you what the ground looks like and what is expected upon the arrival of His Excellency President Boakai. There are a bunch of media institutions that are already here, cameras mounted, seats are already positioned, the folks are already seated and waiting to welcome His Excellency President Boakai, and of course so this is obviously going to be a brief visit of the president to the Liberia Broadcasting System. This is going to be his his second official visit to the LBS. Correct me if I'm wrong, since the inception of this government in January. So it's obviously going to be President Boakai's second official visit to the Liberia Broadcasting System. His first official visit basically was when he broke ground for this LBS broadcast complex. So the president also has been coming to this compound on several occasions. I still remember President Boakai being interviewed in the 99.9 FM studio, which is also under the Chinese refurbishment project. Several studios here at the Liberia Broadcasting System, His Excellency President Boakai have toured and visited these studios to have his own appreciation of what some of these projects look like. The Director General Eugene Lamin Fagon made mention of not wanting to speak of some of the efforts that his administration has been undertaking in the period of 2 years since they took over. But some of these efforts include refurbishment of some of the facilities here at the Liberia Broadcasting System, including a brand new canteen that was built by the Chinese government that is now being used by staffers of the Liberia Broadcasting System. So there are more that are expected to be shown upon the arrival of President Joseph Boakai here today, once he comes to tour the construction project of the LBS broadcast complex that is already ongoing. Now, I keep saying this project is expected to transform and revolutionize media and broadcasting Liberia upon broadcast. We're talking about international levels broadcast television studios upon completion. This project is over $5 million project. It's being undertaken by the Chinese government in collaboration with the Liberian government. So wherever you're watching us from and wherever you're following us from, in the next few minutes, upon the arrival of His Excellency President Boakai, we'll rejoin you here on this LNTV Liberia Live. So watch this space. My name is Anthony Williams and my entire team will be here to bring you this live coverage. Bye-bye for now.